Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube lands, it's your boy Tuglo, and today we have here the Sweet Chocolatier Melt Your Sweetheart First Impression Banner Analysis. Now, as we can see here, we have Silica Lisbeth as the combination partners, and we have Asuna and Yuki. Now, before we get into it, I do want to take a quick look at their weapons. It is the 10% attack and minus 10% MP reduction for anybody. And then for water specifically, it does give the 20 plus combo hits, 10 crit damage plus 10%. Wait, what did I just say? 10 crit damage plus 10%? Lord have mercy. English is not my strong suit. Either which way, you do get what I'm getting at. Now, let's go ahead and jump straight into the characters. We do have the Rapier Asuna sitting at 3,800 attack, 3,400 crit. We have the Sword user Yuki sitting at 3,700 attack, 2,900 crit. The Dagger user Silica, 3,600 attack and 3,600 crit. And the Mace user Lisbeth, 3,900 attack and 2,300 crit. So let's go ahead and jump straight into their skill trials. Now, I do want to make sure that is off. So right off the bat, we're gonna start with Asuna, and we are gonna see that it is just a straight shot, nothing really to it. Nothing really spectacular. It's not really glamorous, but let's go ahead and see what it looks like when it hits the mob. Bada bing, bada boom. And it looks like it just kind of leaves like some frosting or some icing on top of the mob, and then just kind of explodes onto them. Diabetes kills. Wait, that's actually back together. Interesting. So what you're telling me is these waifus are trying to fatten us up and kill us and take all of our money. Dang it. RIP. Okay, well, let me bring it back. So, straight shot Asuna, the damage, 7-hit combo. The damage from what is popping out, I mean, I'm not even seeing anything that's hitting over 10,000 damage. That's kind of worrisome. Maybe she's going to be the fastest DPSer or the highest DPSer. Not too sure. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Yuki. Yuki does have a 7-hit combo. Let's just go ahead and make sure it is that 7-hit combo. She can hit from anywhere on the map, so that is always a good thing. She does have some pretty decent looking combo. Got a nice little animation at the end. Kind of looks like she throws out some little kisses like, hey, what up, hey, what up? Has all the hearts and everything around her. So that aspect does look good. 12,000 hit, and then everything else was underneath 10,000. Had a few crits here and there, so that was kind of lackluster as well. We will take a look at the combination. So it looks good. Ideally you start with Yuki if you're from far away, and then you go into Asuna. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. If you're gonna hit a parry, you just go with whichever fastest one may be first. Now, the next one we're going to take a look at is Silica. She does have what seems to be a map-wide SS3. It is called Candy Rain. Now, this to me, that looks gorgeous. Fat crits, critting all day. I mean, it's raining. It's showering with crits. Fat deeps. I mean, even some of the crits that that were not crits, we saw were hitting 11,000, 8,000, 12,000, whatever you may have. Even when you're not hitting crits, still decent amount of damage. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Lisbeth. Almost. I almost want to say that is global range. I feel like the AoE splash, like water that comes from her SS3 is what gets her that last little bit of room for it to be considered global. If anything, man, I'm gonna say that it's like 99.9999% global range. Like I said, that outskirt of the SS3 just hits the unit ever so perfectly so that it does consider it the 8-hit combo, and she does get her hits. If we do take a look at it, the damage, you know, she floats up in the air and then she hits him with the big one on the very end. I know it did show 17,000 crit there. Her damage, the numbers that are popping out are significantly higher than both your Asuna and your Yuki. The same thing goes with Silica. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how they combo in. And as you see, it's just raining crits. It's raining beauty. Fat deeps all around. I can, at least from a first impression standpoint, I can 100% without a shadow of a doubt say that Silica and Lisbeth are the better combination versus the Asuna and the Yuki. I can also say that Asuna, to me, is very lackluster, and she is the 4th best on the banner, followed by Yuki. Now, depending on the numbers and the stats and all that, we're going to take all that out aside. I prefer Silica. To me, she just seems like she's just a smidge bit faster than Lisbeth, especially when she has to like twirl around and then come back down and hold the little, I guess the little chocolate box, you know, kind of showing that off. I feel like, you know, she could be a little bit faster. Whereas, you know, you got Silica, she's up there, she's down there, bada bing, bada boom. She gets her job done just like that. So I am going to say that Silica, in my opinion, is going to be the _1 pick for this banner based off of the first impression. And then your Lisbeth is going to come in second. It can easily be interchangeable between Lisbeth being #1 and Silica being #2, but there is no argument, in my opinion, from a first impression standpoint, that Asuna or Yuki is going to be better than the other two. Guys, that is all I have for this first impression banner analysis. Thank you so much for watching. I will be putting out a in-depth once the calculator gets updated. I did not do one for GGO version 2 just for the sheer fact that there was no ranking event for us to have to kind of delve into it and kind of look at the numbers to see, okay, how can I maximize my unit to the best of its ability. I kind of want to save those for ranking events or guild ranking events of the sort. Now, guys, that's all I got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the continued support. I really do appreciate it a lot. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help make the dream become a reality. Also, if you are subscribed, be sure to turn on those notifications. Last but not least, be sure to check out the description box down below where you can find the question of the video. You can also find links to my Discord server, my Twitch stream, my Patreon page, and all of the social medias that you could stalk me on, all for free. Now, like I said, guys, that's all I got for this one. So, as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing. That is the bells are ringing. And until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.